In this video, I'll show you how to design an AI agent that is able to inspect the browser and see whether a company in your territory has implemented a specific technology so that you can automate your messaging around this. For the purposes of this example, we're going to see if a company has implemented the technology called Segment. The platform we're going to be using for this entire automation is Unify. Unify is an all-in-one outbound automation platform. The first thing we're going to do is define our agent. I call this agent Does Company Use Segment, and I'm going to run it on the record type of company. Here's how I guided the agent. I said, you're inspecting the browser to see whether a company is using Segment. When a company installs Segment, they add Segment code to their website, app, or server, and in a basic implementation, the code can be a snippet of JavaScript that you can copy and paste into the HTML. The agent has to answer this question: does the company use Segment? And it returns a response type of true or false. What we're going to do is take companies that return as true and we're going to qualify them, and then those that are false, we're not going to sell to them. I ran this on a company that I know uses Segment. It's showing you that it's going to the website, it's opening developer tools, it's looking at the network requests, and ultimately at the very bottom, it's concluding true, which is what we would expect. Now let's create our play. I want the trigger to run on my territory. Then I want the agent to go through and qualify all the accounts in my territory on whether they use Segment or not. For the companies that do use Segment, I want to mark them as qualified if this returns true. And all of those companies are going to end up in this bucket. And then for each of the companies that are qualified, I'll want to prospect for my ICP or my ideal customer persona at these companies. Let's select a max of 5 prospects. Let's just say in this example that I have 2 very different personas. Let's say I have a head of marketing persona, and let's say I have a head of engineering persona as well. The beauty of this persona feature is that we can prospect for both automatically and route them into the right sequence. Finally, let's say my territory is only the United States. Now this prospecting node is going to go through and prospect for heads of marketing and heads of engineering at all these qualified companies. For those that it finds, I'll want it to loop through all of them and then route them into the right sequence. To set up my routing, all I have to do is say heads of marketing, go to my head of marketing sequence, and heads of engineering, go to my heads of engineering sequence. And that's it. Now, in just a few minutes, I've built a play that runs on my territory, takes all the companies there, has the AI agent inspect the browser, see which ones use Segment. For those that do, prospect for heads of marketing, heads of engineering, and then route them into the right sequence.